Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Lake to Lake Girls.
Hey, everyone.
We're your hosts, Amanda and Tiffany, and we're super excited.
We are.
Not that we don't love you, but it's Christmas next week, and then it's
New Year's. Yep.
And we're taking the next 2 weeks off, so we'll remind you at the end of the show as well. But we are taking a 2-week hiatus from the show just because we happen to land on the eves of both of those days.
It is true, yeah.
I mean, we wouldn't normally take the day off, but
it's Christmas Eve, it's New Year's Eve.
Yes.
You know, and like you, we want to spend time with our families and
exactly
friends, and it'll be a nice little vacation.
Literally.
Yeah.
I was telling Amanda how I planned it so perfectly, and you know how everything just falls into place, and this is how it just fell into my lap. I was just, this is beautiful. Literally, I have a week where I do nothing.
Because I asked her, she's like, I'm going on vacation, or like, I have vacation. I'm like, oh, where are you going? She's like, nowhere. I am doing nothing. And I'm like, right on. It's pretty awesome.
Literally, I work technically 3 jobs, okay? Mm-hmm. And basketball, no school, so there's no basketball. And the gyms are closed, so they don't let you do it. We're taking off because they're on the 2 days. And then my full-time job, that's where I'm taking my vacation time. And
so you can do literally whatever you want. Like, I love it when you have, like, one weekend I'll be, like, super crazy busy, and then, like, the next weekend I have no plans. Mm-hmm. And, like, I can literally stay in my pajamas the entire time if I want.
That was my Sunday.
It happens more often than I probably want to admit. But it's pretty cool. You know,
I'm a firm believer that you just need that day just to go. Oh.
You do. I am a firm believer you need that contrast between being really busy, because then, you know, when you don't have a lot going on, you feel relaxed and you can kind of appreciate it.
Exactly.
You know, because neither of us are school teachers. We work, year round. We don't get vacation. Oh, I went into the wrong profession. I should have become a teacher.
Should have been. Mm-hmm.
Oh, there we go.
Okay. Hey, we're back.
Yeah. But we don't get like vacations like you used to. And after you're done with school, oh my God, you miss it so much.
You really do.
I've gotten more used to it now that I've been out of college for a couple of years, but
I still yearn for it.
I
still yearn for those days where I'm like, this time I would be getting out of college and coming home.
Well, right now, Jared,
it's the week of finals.
He may be finished by now, but he has finals this week. Mm-hmm. And I totally remember how stressful it is, and there's so much work and you're doing so much at once. But then you get a month off.
Yes, the month off is just...
and I have to say I'm a little jealous, because at work, when I have a really stressful week, I don't get the next week off.
No.
Yeah.
So true.
The rest of us working gals and guys can relate.
Definitely people can relate to that, because think about it. Unless you're a teacher, you literally are working your life away. Yeah. Quite literally. Yeah. Depending on the job, too. I mean, some jobs, take police officers. They work sometimes 12-hour shifts, I think most of them are. And they work 5 on, 2 off.
Yeah, I know nursing a lot. They'll do 3 or 4 on or 3 or 4 off.
And they're working 14, 18 hour, all these crazy shifts. Mm-hmm. That I don't envy either.
No, me either.
I wouldn't be able to pull that one off. Yeah. Not to mention the blood thing with the whole nurses thing. Wouldn't be able to do that.
God bless nurses, because I could never do what you're doing.
Yeah.
Is a weird personal fact about me. I can handle blood, and I can even handle poop. Not that I handle it a lot.
Amanda likes to touch poop.
You know what really makes me gag is snot. For some reason, when a little kid has a snotty runny nose, it's I can't deal with it.
Yep.
I don't know what it is. If I ever have kids one day, I'm going to have to get over it. But it literally, I would rather change a poopy diaper than wipe a little kid's nose. It's so gross.
Oh, you are going to have to work on that.
No, if someone is, blowing their nose, really, loud, it's,
and obnoxiously.
I can't. It literally makes me cringe. I know. It's weird.
But you can do poop.
Well, you know, within reason. Like I said, not that I handle poop that often or ever, but you know, I've changed a dirty diaper before.
I've changed diapers. Yeah. When I lived in the town of Seneca Falls, I'd pick up Milo's poop.
Yeah, I pick up Annie's poop all the time. You know, when you take your dog for a walk, you're supposed to.
I don't see how we think it's any less sanitary carrying around a bag of poop with you, but
yeah. So speaking of like,
still pretty gross.
Grown up things. I posted this
yes,
on my personal Facebook wall today.
I have this open.
And it's 27 shocking and unexpected facts
you learn in your 20s.
And there's
prime time.
Yeah, it's so funny. So we want to go through them because every single one I'm like, yep.
And we had you had comments too, like number 6 for one of them was like, yep, this is it.
Yep.
This is it.
And it's kind of funny. So we'll go through them. I'll also post it on our Facebook wall because there's these really has GIFs, GIF.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the videos.
File, yeah. Mm-hmm. And is it GIF or GIF?
I don't know.
I don't know. I think
to each his own. You know what? To each his own. However we want to say it, we say it.
I'm gonna go with the hard G.
Hard G.
With the GIF, and they're all like Disney movies. Oh my god!
Like the first one is Aristocrats.
Yeah,
I love this movie.
I know. So it's all like movies from our childhood. So anyways, so let's get into it. And it's so funny because I've been out of school for undergrad for 3.5 years. It'll be 4 years in June, which really isn't that long. You know what I mean?
Oh my god, you're right. Ditto.
It's not that long ago, but I feel
that's
like
a long time.
Your early 20s compared to your mid to late 20s is so different. You know what I mean?
It's 2 different worlds.
It is, and you just, after being in the real world for a couple of years, you really see things differently than you did. So we'll just jump right in. Do you want to go do you want to say
sure.
Okay. The first one is going to bed at a reasonable hour is, contrary to what you used to believe, extremely cool.
Anytime I can get back to bed at 8 o'clock, I'm down.
Well, you get up really early too. But I wasn't, no kidding, I was in bed at 9:30 last night, reading my book.
My roommates, they go to bed the same time. They go to bed. Yeah. They go to bed before I do, and I wake up way earlier than them too. I'm not sure if, but
what's going on there, but
they go to bed really early.
Yeah.
I mean, they work
and
all day.
It's funny too because I remember in college, I just naturally my bedtime was 1 in the morning. And then you have class at 9, so you get up at 8,
I'd get up. I'd go to bed at 2, sometimes 3.
Yeah, usually 1 o'clock.
I was a night owl.
Yeah, 1 o'clock was it was my normal bedtime. But now, I seriously, past 11.
Turn into a pumpkin, right?
I do, I'm can we just go to bed?
I turn into a pumpkin.
I'm I want to go home.
Even on day, okay, so when I wake up at 4, I get to work by 5. Mm-hmm. I go to bed at 8, 9 o'clock. I try to. Some nights I don't go to bed till 10, 10:30. Get up again at 4. When I go to bed at normal hours on weekends, when I have my regular days, but still at 8 o'clock, I turn into a pumpkin.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I'm done.
I'm dead to the world.
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
Yep.
I'm going to sleep. There's no going out. And if I do want to go out, I take a nap.
Yes. Oh my god. Oh, I think
which is number 2.
I think there's something about nap time in here. Yep.
It's number 2, and I do that every day too. As soon as I come home between my jobs, I get a little half an hour cat nap. Naps are the most wonderful, most beautifulest, incredible things that are just...
Nobody can keep you away from them. But actually I napped more in college than I do now. But that's just because,
You have more free time in college, I feel.
That, and you also, you're not working. You know what I mean? Working during, consistent hours. Because it'd be awesome if I could take a nap at work.
I would take a nap at work.
That would be pretty cool.
I think I'd be much more productive if I got a little nap time.
I feel the hours between 1 and 3 are probably my least productive hours. Just naturally, I'm a lot more productive in the morning and in the evening time. But those hours right there, I'm I just want to lay in bed.
I'm just done with it. Okay.
I wish I could. I think I took a nap last weekend. That's because I didn't sleep well the night before. But I took a 2-hour nap.
I love naps.
And it was awesome.
Naps are my thing. I love me some naps. And if I don't get a nap, sometimes I get cranky.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
I'll admit it.
I get more hangry than I do if I miss, like, a nap. Cause I don't nap anymore, but if I don't, my blood sugar's dipping. I'm getting a little angry. All right, number 3. Almost every book or movie you loved as a child has extremely questionable moral lessons.
You look at them some of these times.
You look at it differently when you're older, some of them.
And you're like, oh, do the innuendos in that movie? Look at that.
Yeah, you see it. Like, so much stuff that, like, went over your head as a little kid. You, like, catch now and you're like, what is going on here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, like, I don't know. Just think about some of them. Some of the dirtiest ones. One lessons, yes. A 16-year-old married girl in Ariel. She's like 16 years old.
I know,
married.
and she wants to, like, you know what's funny? I took a couple like feminist study classes or like women's studies classes in college.
And that movie was under criticism, wasn't it?
Not that one specifically, but after that class, you just view Disney movies, especially like the old school ones, in a completely different light. Completely different light.
Because they bring out, they pick it apart, don't they?
Yeah, oh yeah, you know, because you recognize all, like, the gender roles and, like, the misogyny in a lot of them, and, you know, the focus, and how it's such a, from, like, a complete male perspective to a lot of them.
Walt Disney.
Yeah. So, you know, I appreciate them for what they are, but you look back and you're like, wow, this is interesting.
And never did I, as a kid, think it's better down where it's wetter was appropriate.
I know.
Sebastian.
Well, did you know in the original, for the movie The Little Mermaid, the cover art for the, like, VCR tapes or whatever that you could buy from the store had some very phallic type imagery on it? Yeah, they actually recalled them because
when it originally came out?
Yeah, when you could go to the store and buy the VHS version. Try to Google it because you will see.
I'm trying to right now.
Because I remember learning about this when I was in, like, middle school or high school. So, you know, there's like dirty, like, pictures, like, drawn into the cover. And we actually had the little, you know, we still had it at home. And it's true. Like, you can see it. So they, you know, someone, yeah, do you see it?
I'm waiting for it.
There is some phallic imagery on the cover. So whoever did that, do you see it?
I'm looking for it.
It's subtle, but it's there. Tiffany's gonna investigate.
I don't know if I'm phallic enough. I don't think I'm phallically enough.
Wait, is that?
It says it's the recalled cover.
I don't know. I'd have to. It's definitely there though. Try
What am I looking at?
No, it's literally. I think it's in it's like one of the towers, like in the building.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
You see it? Yeah,
we're good.
Yep.
Solid.
That's
cool.
Someone was naughty.
It's funny.
Yeah.
I don't care who you are. That's funny right there. Yeah. So next.
Number 4.
All right. There's nothing in the world more annoying than teenagers. This is beyond belief true, and you're deeply apologetic for everything that you did during the last decade of your life. So
it's
true.
So true. Think about it. We were teenagers 10 years ago.
Yeah.
6 years ago.
Yep.
You know.
And
yeah.
I thought that same thing. I thought that how annoying are these teenagers yesterday? I thought that I had that same thought in my head yesterday when I was we were traveling for my basketball game. It's so true. They think
they know everything.
They know all the answers to the world. They're just so brilliant. And my boys on my team, they do this too to me, and it drives me nuts. Coach, but I got the ball. But no, you did it wrong. This way is the way you do it. You're fouling. But I still got the ball. No!
Yeah.
Let me be the coach.
Yeah.
I know.
And I remember, like, thinking that way too when I was 18. I'm like, I know, I got it figured out. I didn't know shit. You know?
Yeah, I didn't know shit.
Yeah, I still don't know.
I still got time. I need to ripen up still a little bit.
I think that's a sign of maturity, actually, realizing I really don't know anything.
And that your parents were right.
Mm-hmm.
I think even our parents still don't know everything.
Yeah, we touched on that a little bit here. So, number 5, in order to see your friends, you actually have to make an effort to see your friends. That is so true.
Beyond true.
Especially after you graduate from college.
And you really whittle down who is a friend and the difference between a close friend and an acquaintance and a networking associate. And you really learn how to whittle down the groups and how to appropriate your life, I guess is a good way to put it.
And I think also, too, when you get into your 20s, you really learn what type of people you want in your life, too.
Yeah. You surround yourself with the people that you want to be.
Yeah, it's true. And, like, people you've been friends with for maybe many, many years since you were little, like, you kind of drift apart, you know, just because, and I found this in my own life, you know, just because you were friends with someone at a certain time doesn't mean you're going to be friends with them now.
Especially when you come from such a small school like we did.
Yeah.
I still talk to everybody that, well, it's not everybody, but as many people as I can. You know, I'm always curious as to how they're doing. Like, our friend Ricky got engaged recently.
Did someone else from our class got engaged, too?
Who else?
Meredith.
What?
Yeah, I saw it on Facebook.
What? When did that
I don't know,
happen?
it was pretty recent. We just had, like, 2 high school friends, like, get engaged over the weekend. I was like, what is going on? But it's pretty cool, though.
Oh, okay. I see that now.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know. Oh, another thing, all your friends start getting married.
I don't like this game.
I know.
Go with this game.
Yeah.
All right, next one.
You're up.
Getting asked for an ID at bars is not fun and exciting. It's tedious. Please just give me my damn beer.
Right.
That's so true. I get so annoyed now.
The appeal of being carded has worn off. I feel like it comes back around again, though, as you get older. You know, like, when you're above a certain age, and then
you're like, just ask for my ID, please.
Yeah.
You see that we make a full circle. We start off in kindergarten where we get naps and we love nap time, and
it's true.
All this stuff, and then we turn into, we think we know it all, and we really want to sneak into bars and have our IDs checked, and it's so exciting, and then we want to take naps and have no responsibilities, and then we want to be ID'd.
That is funny.
I'm sensing a pattern here.
Yeah. Number 7, hangovers are real. Thinks wistfully of college when you could drink 5 nights a week and still function. I never drank 5 nights a week. 2 maybe. 3 at the most. But yeah, no, hangovers, that's honestly probably one of the biggest reasons why I don't binge drink anymore or even drink that much at all. Hangovers are hell.
They're terrible.
Hell. Oh my God, they're so awful now. And, like, I just feel so, like, lazy when I can't do anything the next day. You know?
I feel like hangovers are worse for me now.
Oh, yeah.
Because I don't drink.
Yeah.
So, in college, I literally was like, oh, up and out, I'm ready to go. Hey, here I am, round 2.
Yeah.
It takes me, like, 3 days to recover now. Like, I went and celebrated a friend of mine's graduation from college on Saturday, and Sunday I was like...
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God,
you feel
I can't live.
Inhuman.
Yeah,
awful.
It was awful. It was terrible, and I don't want to do it again. And then I'm like, I'm swearing off alcohol for the rest of my life, and then you end up drinking again because you never really learn your lesson. Oh, Stitch, I love this one. If you don't do your dishes, they're gonna stay dirty. If you don't do your laundry, you're not going to have underwear. And it's shameful that this took over 2 decades to learn.
Yeah.
I love this one. I've always done my laundry, so I've never really had this problem.
Yeah.
And I've always done the dishes. Like, we didn't have a dishwasher. I was the dishwasher.
No, me too. Same here.
My parents said, why have a dishwasher when I have kids?
Yeah, exactly. You are the dishwasher. Yeah.
My kids are going to learn that lesson, too.
You know, presumably, when you're in your mid-20s, even if you are still living with your parents, you're doing dishes, like, you're doing your own laundry. Mm-hmm. You know, it's just kind of an adult responsible thing to do.
And if you are forcing it upon your parents, time to move on, man.
Yeah, it's time to grow up a little bit.
Just a little bit. Start taking care of yourself, because you're never going to want to leave home if they're going to take care of you like that. You're never going to want to leave.
Yeah,
all right.
Poor parents. At no point does waking up early and going to the gym become easy or fun. Maturity is a myth. That's true.
That's true.
It's hard. It's a struggle. I got up this morning and worked out for 15 minutes. It was supposed to be a half hour. I got up later than I wanted to. It still sucks.
For me, waking up and working out in the cold is the one that blows. I haven't gone running, and I can't, since it turned cold.
It's too cold. Yeah, I don't blame you.
I haven't gone running
at all.
And with my schedule, I haven't gone to the gym, so I've just gotten lazy.
Yeah.
I'll go like 3 times every 2 weeks. And I'm like, we'll call it a day.
Yeah. Yeah. This is guy. I have some Christmas cookies to go eat. Yeah.
Like I'm like, I have better things to do right now. I'm too busy. And that's such a horrible excuse to say it, but it's so true. Like, this is the worst time for me in terms of schedule. There's just not enough.
It's hard during the holidays. Yeah.
Yeah. And I was talking about it with my boyfriend. We literally, I feel like we don't have, we need duplicates of ourselves.
Yeah. To
get everything that we want to have done. Because we still, not to mention the family obligations, and that we love to do. It's not like they're really obligations. I'm just saying it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But not just only, like, the family obligations that the holidays bring, but friends that you want to see and you want to spend time with that come home for the holidays.
Yeah, are only home around this time of year. Yeah.
The things that you want to do together by yourselves. Like, I want to go ice skating and I want to go to Lights on the Lake with him.
Yeah.
And I want to do those things.
I can't get my boyfriend to go ice skating.
Really?
Yeah,
we should double and be like, listen, we're going to a movie.
I know.
And totally
we always talk about double dating and we never do.
I know. We gotta
we
get
need
a chance
to do
on
it.
We kind of double dated, but like quadruple.
Yeah, no, that wasn't quite.
We'll make it work.
Yeah.
Because now I have week off!
I know! Now you have 2 minutes time!
And now I can work around you guys.
Yeah.
And he's got break too, so this works. Okay, good.
All right.
We're going to make this happen.
Number
this
10.
Will happen. On the contrary, everything that was mildly difficult 5 years ago is pretty much impossible now. I don't agree with this one because I'm a lot
funny.
It is a lot. It is funny. I like this one because the video makes me laugh.
Yeah, it's Mr. Potato Head from
Toy
Story.
His arms come out and everything. Put on my angry eyes.
Yeah.
I am physically in a better place than I was when I was in college. I feel healthier only because I'm not eating the crap that I ate in college.
Yeah, that's true.
And I'm not
Probably
drinking
not drinking
like
as
I
much,
was in college. I feel healthier, and because I do work out, and I have been working out the last couple weeks. Since it's been cold, not so much. Got to work on that. But besides that, I feel like I am a lot healthier than I was. I don't really do the sodas. I drink lots of water, and I work out somewhat now.
Yeah,
I'll get back to it, but it's I don't agree with that one. That one can say
true.
I'll pass on.
Yeah. Next one. Networking is the most necessary and most evil of necessary evils.
It really is.
This one kind of speaks to me too. Like, sometimes, like, when I'm in the mood to, like, network or, like, talk to people, it's fun. But most of the time for me, I'm like, you're a stranger. I don't want to talk to you. Like, sometimes it's a little hard for me to be like, I don't know. Like, if I have a purpose for networking, like, I'm one of the type of people, I don't like to network for the sake of networking. If
Cassie
I have something...
is the queen bee of
networking.
networking.
If I have a purpose for it, it's fine. But otherwise, I'm just like, I'd rather not be here right now.
I have no time for this. Yeah. I kind of feel the same way. But then I also know the benefits of networking. Yeah. So then I'm like, all right, well, I'll do it. Mm-hmm. Because you never know what something might be a lead somewhere. no matter what it is, it could do something for you.
Yeah. I think that's why they say it's the most necessary and most evil of necessary evils. Mm-hmm. It's funny.
All the qualities you used to find attractive in other people were dumb.
Oh, yeah. Looking back on, like, past, like, relationships, like, certain things that I used to go for, and now I'm like, oh.
What was I thinking?
Was I drunk? Like, what was I thinking?
Isn't that a country song, What Was I Thinking? I know what I was feeling, but what was I thinking?
Yeah, I know.
That's funny. I like that one.
Yeah. 13, your parents are actually the coolest people ever, and you'd trade anything to hang out with them all the time. I can't quite say that.
Half true.
Because I live with my parents still, so...
Half true.
Yeah.
I love my family, but small doses.
Yeah. For sure. Because
when you get around your family too much, especially when you're alike, because a lot of my qualities I get from my dad, or actually split me right down the middle. I'm half my mom, half my dad.
Yeah.
Okay? And then you put the three of us together too long in close quarters, especially when you live together. When we live together, you just like me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So you want to spread it out, ease it out. I still see my parents every day, but small doses.
Yeah, but you're not there 20. When you just want to relax and have your own space.
Leave.
Yeah, you don't have them bugging you. Do you ever notice, and I think a lot of people might relate to this, like, especially around the holidays when they're going home to see their family, do you ever feel like when you're with your family, you almost, like, you kind of regress?
Yes.
Oh my God, I hate it.
Yes.
Because I am the youngest of my family. I'm the baby. And,
so you regress back into that.
Yeah, and in certain situations, I'm a grown adult. I work.
I'm a big girl now.
Exactly.
I'm a big girl.
Now. I work full time. I pay all my bills. But when in certain situations, certain things come up or whatever, I feel it's like you can't help it. You know what I mean? Like you just regress and you're like 10 years old again.
Yep.
I kind of hate it, but.
I'm this many.
Yeah.
This many.
I'm sure a lot of people can relate to that.
Oh, I'm sure they do. No matter how old you get, I don't care if you're 50, 20, or 10, you're going to regress.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Yeah.
Number 15, sometimes parts of your body will ache and...
Oh, wait, we skipped one. 14.
I lied. I'm so sorry. 14. It's surprisingly rare and special to be able to make a living doing what you love. All I want to do is the thing I love.
It's true.
Doesn't everybody? Well, yeah, everybody does want to do the thing that they love, but there's not always money in it.
I'm about to say the reality of actually being able to do it. Well, I mean, it takes a lot of work.
Yes,
and
it does.
And
3 jobs to do it.
Yeah, exactly. So, when you're younger, especially like when you're first getting into college, I feel you're all like starry-eyed and like you sort of have like
got the big white hope.
You have like the world of opportunity in your hands. Mm-hmm. But then you graduate and you're like, crap, I have like $50,000 in loans and I need to get a job. And
how am I going to pay for this?
Yeah, it gets difficult. It is a hard
pill to swallow.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Boo. Yeah, because, you got to contemplate, like, what are your priorities in life? Okay, I'm going to do what I love, but I'm not making any money. Or do I change what I'm doing? Not really loving it, but I'm making the money that I'm going to need to support, say, a family in a few years or whatever.
I read an article not too long ago that one of my friends posted, and it was about starting your own business, being an entrepreneur. Mm-hmm. And the person said, you are going to maybe 20% of the time do the thing in your business or whatever it is that you absolutely love doing. And the rest of the time, the 80% of the time, you're doing the other side of things to support what you love doing.
Yep.
Like the marketing, the bookkeeping, the business side, the networking, the whatever else it is you're doing.
Yep.
To support that 20% of what it is you love.
That's a really nice way of putting it. Like that's so perfect the way you said that. That's beyond true. Yes.
Okay. 15. Sometimes parts of your body will ache and be in pain for no reason, and there's nothing you can do about it.
True.
It is true. I've actually had, like, it feels like, no, I'm serious, like, it felt like I had a bruise on my, like, shoulder right here, but there was nothing there. I don't know. You get aches and pains for no apparent reason.
I've got this. I don't know if you can see it, but it's an owie right there.
What is that?
I ran into a wall. But that was... I'm clumsy, okay? But normally this wouldn't happen, but I feel like in my old age... normally I would just bounce back really quick. Yeah. But it's been like 4 days.
It still hurts.
I'm gonna milk it for all it's worth.
Yeah. It's true.
Let's see here.
16.
Unwanted bodily hair will appear and disappear of its own accord. You will spend years of life getting rid of it. There's new avenues now. There's laser spot, and there's all this lying stuff that lies to you, says you can rub it off and it'll go away. And you see those infomercials?
Yep.
Lies. I don't believe any of them.
17. At some point, you have to begrudgingly admit that keeping track of your finances is probably a good idea.
Good idea, not necessarily executing on it.
No, actually, maybe we'll talk about, like, New Year's resolutions. Well, actually, I don't know if we'll talk about it on the next show, but we'll definitely talk about it next year. Finances, I think, is going to be my big get your shit together kind of thing.
Speaking of, I have the perfect guest for us with the networking thing that we did. The Seneca County Chamber, they had theirs last week, and a wonderful woman, she emailed me over the weekend that I met, and she is a financial analyst, and she meets with people about their 401ks and preparing them for retirement. And I asked her, I said, do you get a bunch of people coming in at the age of like 55 to 60 and like, what do? I haven't saved anything. How do I retire? And she's basically like, you're screwed.
Yeah.
You're going to be working.
Yeah. That is not the time to start.
No. And so she might be a perfect person to bring in
here
because she wants to get together with me. So
for young people, that would be great.
I'll talk to her. I'll have to get her in here because that would be beyond perfect to show people exactly how their choices now can affect them later, especially financially.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. All right.
I can't be Peter Pan.
18.
I actually had an argument with a friend of mine today. He called me Peter Pan because I was acting childish. And I said, well, stop being such a Wendy and wanting to grow up. God. That's exactly what I said to him. So childish. Bars with ample seating and mid-level music are far superior to bars with few seats and loud music.
This is like my favorite one. Oh my god. I love walking in. Like, if I'm going to like a pub with a couple of friends, I want the bar that's not super crowded. You don't have to scream at each other.
You can just sit around, listen to acoustic sets.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm down with that.
Me too.
I love those. Those are my favorites.
This is a good one too, 19. There's more to your world than your hometown, your college town, and your Cancun spring break. So true.
Yeah.
You know what kind of sucks though? Oh, no, below it says, now if only someone would give you an unlimited travel budget and vacation days. Right?
And then we could talk about, our vacations all the time.
Yeah.
But that's true. Oh, I haven't seen that movie in so long. Most relevant celebrities.
It's on Netflix now.
Is it really?
Yeah, where it's Sword in the Stone.
Oh.
I love that movie too. I
love it.
It's on Netflix. Anyway, sorry.
Most relevant celebrities are suddenly younger than you. And what am I doing with my life? Is a daily question. I do this. I do this. I'm watching The Voice right now. And she's not really a celebrity yet, but my favorite, she's in the finals. She's going to find out tonight. She's in the top 3. And we'll find out tonight who the winner is. Jacqueline.
Okay.
Love her voice.
Yeah.
She's 16.
Oh, goodness.
I hate you.
Yeah.
Well, I don't hate you, but I love you. But
think about it, like Miley Cyrus, who I don't exactly agree with in her tactics. Not really feeling her, but she's so, like, she is like the celebrity right now. That is always like in the news and who's always making headlines with her antics, and it's like,
You also have Demi Lovato, who's young, but not as relevant as, again, another one that's not as relevant. But, yeah. It's true. Like, look at what they're doing, and then, I'm over here working a full-time job.
Yeah, right.
Struggling.
Yeah.
Here I am.
Yep. Okay, 21. You don't have to be a gourmet chef, but being able to not burn down your house every time you enter the kitchen is a necessary life skill.
I'm pretty good in the kitchen.
Me too. I have found over the past year maybe, I don't cook as much as I used to.
I try to cook once a week.
Yeah.
Like actually cook.
Yeah, like I eat out a lot more than I used to. Mm-hmm. Or, not even like, maybe get like takeout or something because you're so, like, you get so tired at the end of the day, and you're just like a Friday night. I'm like, the last thing I want to do after working this week is cook myself something. To eat. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's a bit, I feel like I need to eat out less because it'll probably save me money too.
I like this one. Every way you ever wore your hair was wrong and embarrassing.
Yeah.
First thing that pops to my mind is I'm so mad at all of you from school. Because what did I don't know what year it was, 7th or 8th grade, I just blonde dyed my hair. Uh-huh. Do you remember what I looked like?
Not really.
And I didn't keep up on it, so there was always
the roots were like...
It was god-awful mess. And it was awful because most of the time, I was a tomboy at the time, so I kept my hair up in a ponytail. It was awful, terrible, miserable. I'm like, what was I thinking? Who let me do this?
I had like a really short haircut in like 10th grade, I think it was. Like a boy haircut. Yeah, I think it was the beginning of 10th grade. And
the one that went right here?
Kind of. Well, when I first got it, actually, it partly wasn't my fault. My hairdresser, like, screwed up and ended up, like, giving me a super short haircut.
I would have been upset. I wouldn't have paid.
Like, I'm talking, like, my hair was, like, an inch long short.
Well, like, Marla had her hair. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. She actually chose it. She got into that, like, that punky look.
Yeah, yeah.
Hers was pretty badass, though. I liked it. She had, like, the pink hair and the rocker spikes.
That's right. I don't really remember that, though. But now that you're, like, mentioning it, I do remember it.
She got punky. She was...
Yeah.
I loved that. And I was... Wouldn't work on me.
Yeah.
But it worked on her. I liked it. There's some haircuts like that. I wish I could be brave enough, but I'm never cutting my hair.
I don't think I could ever rock, like, a pixie haircut. I think on some people it looks amazing. Like Jennifer Lawrence. Oh, my God. I love her.
She looks so pretty with her pixie cut.
I love her so much. She looks so good in her new haircut.
Yes, agreed.
Oh, my God.
I will never have the mom cut. I will never have the mom cut. Do you notice that?
What's the mom cut?
Apparently, it's a thing. Okay, but the mom cut is... women who have long hair normally, then they have their baby, and they're like,
yep,
cut it off.
Yeah.
I will never do it.
I know, it seems so sad almost.
It does.
Yeah.
Like, you know when someone's had a kid, oh, she's got a mom cut.
Yep.
Now, if it's styled, yeah, that's a word. Yeah. That's a word, styled, to be short and, then you're like, okay. But as soon as you see it, mom.
Yep.
That's a mom.
Yep.
It's the easy functional hair that, you don't really have to work with.
On YouTube, there's this couple, they're called the Saccone Jolies, and they're Irish vloggers, and they vlog every single day. And they're pretty entertaining to watch. They have this cute little, like, 1-year-old, and the girl's pregnant again. She's our age. She's 25. And she had her baby a year ago in September. And she got the mom cut. Mm-hmm. Now, she used to have this really long, beautiful blonde hair, and then she had her baby. And she did. Yeah, she got a cut.
Now I say never, and I'm putting it on video, and now I'm...
Yeah, right.
Now
never
it's
say
end
never.
Up happening.
Damn it. Okay, 23. If you'd done even half the assigned reading in college, you'd be 1,000 times smarter.
True.
It's kind of funny. Yeah, sometimes, though, I feel like professors are just like...
Oh, here's a book.
They act like, this is the only class you have to do work for, so, yeah, have 200 pages read by next class.
They did that, too, and it's
God,
not
so
just,
annoying.
like, regular reading either, like in high school, like a novel. No.
Oh, my God,
it was
boring.
like, awful.
But do your reading.
I had a business communication law. It was a law class that I had to take communications.
That's funny. I took a communication law class.
Hit my head against the
true.
desk.
It's so dry. I took a communications law class in grad school. Ugh.
It was miserable.
Yeah.
All right, you'd rather have 5 solid friends than 50 kind of sort of friends.
We touched on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep.
All right, so we'll move on. Time flies isn't just a cute saying. Oh, this is so true. It really does speed up until you're the kind of person that's surprised on the first of every month. It's true. The older you get, well, because time is relative, the older you get, the faster
it goes.
It becomes.
Because your bills are like right there, right there, right there, right there.
I know. It's awful.
All right, 26. Remember when you were little and you thought grown-ups had all the answers? Yeah. No shit.
It's true.
No one.
That's true.
No path leads the same way. I believe that, and I'm a firm believer of that.
All right, last one. 27. Accept your parents shockingly. Accept your parents. Wait.
Accept your parents. Shockingly, your parents were
right about literally everything, especially this. And it says it's going to be okay.
Wrong.
Did they mean accept your parents or like accept as in I accept you? Because the way they spell it.
I think they spelt it wrong.
Yeah, that's why I got tripped up. I'm like, what? Anyways.
It's not going to be okay. You're going to have trials. You're going to have tribulations. You're going to have struggles. But it's how you get through them and how you come back for them. Whether or not it's going to be okay. But something is always going to test you, I think.
Oh, yeah. You know, last week was just a bit of a rough week for me because it was like, you know when it rains, it pours? It was
yeah.
Everything I owned, like my laptop broke, my car was like having issues, I had like a thing with my bank, something happened.
Yep.
And it was all within like 7 days of each other. And it was like, what the hell? And my mom, she was talking to me, I think probably yesterday morning. She's like, you just have to sit back and say, what's the lesson in this?
There is no lesson. My life sucks.
But that's how it feels. She's like, don't feel like you're being picked on or like, you're a victim. Just look and see, what's the lesson in this. And it's true because life it's going to have its ups and downs.
It is.
There's
no in and out of it. There's no black and white. There's no, like, right and wrong of it. It's just, it's mess. Life is messy.
It is messy.
The sooner you learn it, the better. I'm just saying. Because
getting real deep.
It's getting real. We're getting real. Wow, that went by really fast.
That did go by really fast.
We have the boys basketball game podcast that's going to start coming up at about 7:30. But remember, we are not here for the next 2 weeks.
So you guys on vacation. We're going to miss you guys though.
Deuces.
But you know what? I think it's well earned.
We have been going over a year.
I know.
This is insane. We've been doing this for over a year, and I can't wait to start a new year with you, Amanda.
Me too. I'm excited, for what's coming up. Have you gotten all your Christmas shopping done?
I have all of my shopping done. I got to pick up one little gift, but that's easy. And then I got to go shopping with my dad because he waits the last minute.
I know. I remember you talking about that.
We'll be going.
God. I have got one person done. I need to do everyone else. For some reason, just the way things have worked out this year, I still have
you poor thing.
My family to do.
Good luck.
Oh well. But I know I already know what I'm gonna get everyone. I just need to literally
you just gotta get it.
I just need to go get it now.
Okay.
I'll probably do that Thursday when I
guess
get paid
that's not
next,
too bad.
But yeah.
Oh my word.
Wait until the last minute.
Nothing like wait until the last minute. It's next week.
I know. It is. It's like almost oh my God. Christmas is so soon, Tiffany. You didn't
It's a week
countdown.
from tomorrow. It is a week from tomorrow. 7 days, 5 hours, 10 minutes, 45 seconds. Woo!
You know what I noticed driving into the studio tonight? Like in town, like all the lights on, like people's houses. It was pretty awesome.
It was beautiful.
It was nice to see.
More and more people are doing it, and they did it sooner, which is because it got colder and it got snowy sooner. So people are like, I don't want to have to go out there in this.
I'm sad we're not gonna have a white Christmas though, because it's supposed to be like in the 40s this weekend, and it's gonna rain the whole time. So I I know.
I feel like you just told me there's no such thing as...
No, I don't be surprised, though. I hope we have a white Christmas, but I was looking at the weather this morning, and I'm like, what the heck?
You just ruined my life.
You ruined it. Oh, dang. That was a little too easy. I
love white Christmas, waking up on Christmas morning and then just being snowy and glistening
we had a white
white.
Christmas last year, I remember.
Did we?
We did. Mm-hmm. I know.
It didn't stick. Now we need another one. Bad.
I'm excited, though. I'm finally getting into, like, the Christmas spirit.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see you guys here after the new year. Lake to Lake, girls.
Yep.
Have a good holiday. Be safe and enjoy your family
and friends.
Yes.
Bye, guys. See you next year.
Next year.